When you think of fish, what do you think about it? Me personally, I don't eat fish, but when I think of fish, I just think about Nemo. If you guys don't know who Nemo is, he's a clownfish. There's a whole moving story, him. And alongside him is Dory, which is a blue-tailed fish that has short-term memory loss. And it just goes to show on how they all go through trying to survive there and try not to get themselves hurt, because specifically those two types of fish are becoming extinct, either for consumption or just to look nice in their aquarium. And personally, they should be let out into the wild where they belong and how they survive, so they can breed and make more. But not many people really know that. So I'm here to explain about my speech on the extinction of fish. And I am not the one to persuade you to not eat fish, because me personally, I don't eat fish. But I want to give you a better perspective on what's going on before you take that bite. So here I am explaining. Now, as far as consumption and the sales market for fish, there are fishermen fishing, and specifically there are many more fishes that are becoming extinct, but specifically that are mostly used for consumption are Atlantic cod, Atlantic tuna, and Atlantic salmon. And there's a big chain on getting those specific ones, especially by size. The more bigger it is, the more money you get. That is what the fishermen are getting from that. They're getting commission based on hurting these fishes and watching their life just get taken away by their arch nemesis, which is oxygen. And there are many times where there are illegal fishing and people fishing in areas that they're not supposed to fish at, or fishermen not having a license to do so. So that's the downside of everything. And not many people know that fishes have feelings, and they feel themselves getting hurt. So that's the first one. Second is, after they are being fished, they are sent to warehouses or supermarkets, where the supermarkets have purchased those fish from the fishermen. And if you go to a supermarket, you see them descaled or scaled, laid out on some ice, not knowing how long they've been there. Supermarkets don't really tell you how long they've been there. They don't let you smell the fish. They don't let you look at the inside. They don't let you look at the meat. They don't look at anything. And many people buy fishes based on their size or based on their name. Red snapper. My family is Caribbean, and we eat red snapper all the time, but I personally don't eat it because it never tasted right to me, and that just made me, yet alone, not eat fish anymore. But red snapper is a big thing, and they fry it. There's many different ways to eat it for consumption, and many people not only buy fish from supermarkets, but they buy live fish so they can sit in their 4x4 aquarium, just swimming in the same area all day, every day. And many people don't really know that fishes lose their memory about every second. They always think that they're in a new place every day, and it's so upsetting, and they're just stuck in that 4x4 box. So it shouldn't be viewed as an investment. They should be viewed as majestic creatures. And lastly, the consumption of fish. As mentioned before, there are many different ways to eat fish, but one specifically that's known from all over the world, every culture, every person is sushi. And there are vegan sushis, which are amazing, great, really good. But sushis are known as a delicacy, and they're also seen as art. And they cost a lot. Maybe a roll could be maybe $25, or you can get a whole boat full of 150 different varieties of sushi for $150 here in California. But it's just upsetting that they're viewed as not only just fish, they're viewed more than a fish. They're viewed more than their name. And everyone just loves to consume them for their own personal delight. So I can't be the one to make you not eat fish, but I could be the one to persuade you on knowing what's going to happen before you take that bite. The story behind how they bought it, to how they got them, through fish farms. Fish farms are now becoming illegal because they're not treating the fish well in their habitat, and they are sold in bad conditions to companies where they'll still put it on your plate even if it's bad or not. And there are too many cases to where people have gotten sick by sushi, and that's also probably my 10 billionth reason why I'm not eating fish, because I don't want to get sick with having a sensitive stomach like mine's. But I hope to give you a better perspective before you take that bite on what that fish's life went through. And this is my speech, persuading you about the extinction of fish, and personally, another reason to why people shouldn't eat fish.